Let's talk about the biggest developments in recruiting coming off another wild weekend of college football. Now, some of the things that happened this weekend, we're going to be talking about from now all the way through signing day, some major developments. I'm going to break it all down, but first, you guys do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. If you've watched just one of my videos on this On3 Recruits channel, then what are you doing? Jump on board, hit subscribe. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about some of the major developments, and we're going to start right at the top with five-star wide receiver Caleb Cunningham now trending to Ole Miss. Yeah, one of the big developments was the fact that he was just visiting Ole Miss. He committed to Alabama. We know that. Remember that it was July 13th. He committed to Alabama. Now, at the time, maybe Auburn, they were considered to be a major threat, but the experts told me, Chad Simmons, Steve Wiltfong, they told me, hey, Josh, watch for the in-state Mississippi teams to be there in the end, and that's just what's happening. So Caleb Cunningham, he's from Ackerman, Mississippi, Choctaw High School down there in Mississippi, and coming out of this game, Ole Miss put on a historic performance to beat Georgia, and coming out of this one, it's hard not to be trending toward Ole Miss if you were in the stands to watch, and Caleb Cunningham is doing just that. 2 flip picks for him to flip his commitment from Alabama to Ole Miss. Now, he hasn't done anything yet as of at least Sunday about midday as I tape this. Caleb Cunningham has not flipped his commitment, but it looks like it is trending in that direction. Just a huge development coming into the weekend. Now coming out of the weekend, Caleb Cunningham could be an Ole Miss Rebel. All right, staying on the Ole Miss topic, 5-star quarterback Duce Knight made a surprise visit. Duce Knight committed to Auburn, but he's from Lucedale, Mississippi. Now remember, he flipped that commitment from Notre Dame to Auburn in October. So what was he doing in Oxford? That's what I want to know. Was he there for a fun game, or is he actually looking for a future home? Remember, he's made so many visits to Auburn. I believe he's made 4 or 5 this season. They've probably lost every home game. He's been to a bunch of them. The QB play has been poor, but maybe, just maybe, the quarterback play last night at Ole Miss was so good that maybe he's locked into that decision to commit to Auburn. Now, we'll see. If playing time is very important to him, then what Austin Simmons in that game, what he did in that game could be concerning for Duce Knight, because Austin Simmons looks like he has all the tools to step in next year and compete for that starting job. So we'll just have to see what this visit means for Duce Knight. What do you guys think this visit meant for Duce Knight? Let me know. Comment section below. All right. 5-star wide receiver Doran Moore in the Bayou. Yep, Duncanville, Texas. The #1 wide receiver in America made some noise this weekend when he showed up at LSU. You know, the school that he was committed to for nearly half a year. He said he was loyal until he wasn't anymore, and, you know, now he's committed to Oregon. But this weekend, back in the Bayou, what do you guys think it means to see Doran Moore there? And do you think LSU blew this opportunity? I mean, you hate to say one game could make or break a recruitment, but if LSU blows out Alabama at home, what do you think Doran Moore's experience goes like? Probably differently than it did last night. You guys, let me know. Doran Moore at LSU, is this something Oregon fans need to be worried about? We'll see. Hey, Inside Scoop fans and college football recruiting nuts, it's time to upgrade your audio game. You may have a pair of headphones you like, but the battery life, it's too short, or they just don't stay in your ears, or you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars every time you lose an earbud. Enter JLab. JLab is creating headphones, earbuds, and work accessories designed for everyday lifestyle. You guys know the best of the best are wearing them, from Travis Hunter to Ohio State's Will Howard to Quinshon Judkins. So, for travel, here's what we recommend. The JBud Lux over-ear headphones. If you're working out, get the JLab JBuds Sport ANC4, offering a secure fit and a super long battery life for those tough workouts. Discover your perfect pair of headphones. Look for the JLab Blue Box at retailers everywhere, or visit jlab.com. All right, Michigan fans, they showed up for Bryce Underwood on Friday night. Hundreds of fans showed up to Belleville's district championship game. Some of them came in buses. Watch, check out this video. So as you can see, these fans up in Michigan, they really want to keep Bryce Underwood home along with Elijah Dotson. So we'll see if they can make that happen. Fans, they're doing whatever they can at this point to get the Wolverines over the finish line for Bryce Underwood, who, by the way, as soon as that game that all those fans were at ended, Bryce Underwood got on a plane, left the state of Michigan for Louisiana, and took his official visit to LSU. So we'll see what kind of impact the fans had on his recruitment. We're going to talk with Shea Dixon of the Bengal Tiger. We're going to get more on Bryce Underwood. But, hey, the Michigan fans, they're leaving nothing left on the field. They are giving it their all to get Bryce Underwood to be a Wolverine. All right, last topic, wide receiver Derek Meadows visits South Bend. Now, I think this kind of flew under the radar a little bit. The number 11 ranked wide receiver in the country committed to LSU on July 20th, but Notre Dame, Alabama, and Michigan were there. And it seems like Derek Meadows is going to end up at either Notre Dame or Michigan. Now, he's originally from the state of Michigan, but he's playing his senior year of high school football in Las Vegas at Bishop Gorman. And he committed to LSU over the summer. I think he got a taste of the SEC after taking visits to Bama and LSU and was like, hey, I want to play in the best conference in America. I don't care where it's located. I want to play there. He commits to LSU. Well, now that we're under a month from signing day, it's starting to set in. I'm going to really have to go away from home to play my college ball. And I think Derek Meadows is realizing now that he can stay a little bit closer to his family and accomplish the same goals and still get to the NFL if he plays at Notre Dame or Michigan. Last weekend, he took a visit to Michigan. This weekend, he was at Notre Dame. He was not at LSU. There's a lot of big-time recruits in the Bayou, and Derek Meadows wasn't one of them. So is he going to flip? It sure seems like it's a good possibility. So you guys let me know, what other developments am I missing? Let me know. Comment section below. What a weekend of college football.